Well, I want to thank, first of all, TWW, which is hard to say for me, when I'm smiling, and Betsy and Reach 101 for having us here today. It's a great opportunity, and it's great to see all your beautiful faces here. My name is Mike Broihier. I'm a retired Marine Lieutenant Colonel, former rural journalist and educator, and now I'm a farmer from, Betsy's going to insist I say, Chicken Bristle, Kentucky, which is in Lincoln County. We were invited here to give you our opinions on what is happening with the impeachment, and I'm more than happy to share my opinions, but more importantly, to share some of my concerns about what is going on and what's happening surrounding the impeachment. Before I became the man from Chicken Bristle, as our friend Betsy called me, my wife and I were stationed on active duty in the Marines in California, and I was teaching, best job in the Marine Corps, I was teaching at UC Berkeley. And one of the classes I taught, in fact it was the most popular class, literally standing room only, was a class called Leadership and Management. And now these very, very bright students at Berkeley had an awful lot of training on management. They knew the science of management in and out. But what they really wanted and they really needed was to make the leap from being a good manager to being a good leader. And intuitively, they knew that there were basically two kinds of leaders. There's transformational leaders and transactional leaders. Now, the picture of the transformational leader is President Barack Obama. He transmitted a clear vision that he had his head of the future, and then through his example, through his composure, his dignity, the way he treated his friends and his enemies, he led us to be a better, kinder, more generous, more dignified country. And so he gave us the example, he led by example, and that is what a transformational leader really is. On the other hand, Donald Trump embodies all the worst attributes of a transactional leader. It's somebody who only cares what's in it for him. Everything they do, every relationship they have with anybody is based solely on the exchange. What is in it for me? Now, I don't think anyone, even Trump's followers, would disagree that he's a liar, a crook, and a grifter. But the thing that I think is probably hardest for you to get your brains around, excuse me, because it is for me, is they know it and they don't care. And that's the hardest thing for all of us to get our hands around. And I would tell you that I think the challenge I have for you today is to not waste your emotional and your intellectual energy trying to figure them out. Because literally you will hurt yourself, you will hurt your brain, and you will hurt your soul trying to understand how they feel. So just accept this if you can. They're in a transactional relationship with the president and with Congress. And as long as they get to sustain their ethnic privilege, their racial privilege, their gender privilege, as long as they get to hang on to their guns, as long as they get to deny women access to safe, affordable reproductive health care, they don't care. They don't care. They're going to go along for the ride because in this transaction, they give their vote and their money, and they give back those things that are so very, very important to them. So don't hurt your brain trying to figure them out. Just understand these people, this hardcore Trump supporters, are getting what they want.